Disrespect is a gift. Now you might be saying, Barbara, how is someone disrespecting me a gift? Let me tell you something. If you just met somebody and you're putting in effort to cultivate a relationship with them, boyfriend, girlfriend, friends, or whatever, and they disrespect you, that's a gift because you don't have to spend any more time with them, all right? You don't have to waste 20 years trying to cultivate this friendship. You just move on.com.
Did they give you an actual price though? You still want to say that in the business?
No, they don't tell you. They just add in going to prorate things, prorate taking that one off, prorate putting this one on. Hi, babies.
Hi, where's Dad?
To the auction. How was your day?
Good.
See, she said good. She never says long. Every time I ask him, how was your day? He goes, long. All right, guys, I'm going to go deal with lunch. Joe's at the auction right now to see what he can get to buy because we need to flip a car. We sold that car yesterday. Joshua's Maxima is gone. That was a pretty good car. And you know what? Let me tell you, the person that bought the car was the perfect person for it because he had, Joey, did you hear the story?
No,
he had 3 Maximas before this one that got taken away by the police. Why? Because he soups them up and he races them. So I had to lecture him. I'm like, you're not going to race this car. You want to live for your baby because he has a brand new baby. I don't even know the young man and I'm lecturing him. And he goes, no, I'm not going to touch it. It's for my girlfriend. It's just going to stay. I'm just going to paint it. I'm just going to paint it. Then he says, you're going to see the car like around this neighborhood because we live pretty nearby.
Oh, God.
I won't recognize it after they paint it. Are you kidding? I don't recognize nothing after it's painted, not even my fingernails. So let me go get my lunch, guys, before I notice if I take too long to eat, I start getting, icky. So let me go get something to eat because Jada and Colin's here. They might eat my stuff. You know, when we're selling these cars, the hardest customers to deal with are old white men. Now, having said that, our first car we sold was to an old white man, but he had a black name. His name was Leroy, and Joe called him Bad Leroy Brown, and he loved it. And he had a little pretty Filipino mamacita that was buying him that car. He was a player. He didn't think like these old white men that are just into politics and trying to legislate women's womb. And he wasn't like that. He was a player. Anyways, we're heading to the post office. Have to mail out some books. So upset that one person did not put their address. So I'm grateful for the book sales though. That does help put food on the table, y'all. It really does. So I'm gonna go mail these books. I'm gonna check the P.O. box to see if maybe my check's in there. I doubt it. This is what Joe does. He never gets out the car. He's gonna stay here and get old. I'm gonna stay here and get old and immobile because you never get out the car and come say hi to anybody.
Okay.
Joe, you need friends.
I got friends.
In high places and low places. Okay?
Get some money?
Diana sent me an Easter card and a birthday card. Diana, Joe's laughing at you.
I'm not laughing at you, girl. I'm just laughing at what?
You laughing at her. Diana, like I told you, girl, you got the first letter in the month right. And you got the birthday right. Most importantly, you made my aunt's day. Because when I told her what happened, how you mixed up my birthday for her birthday, she was like, maybe your mom was trying to get me a message through her. Isn't she the one that has the arthritis like I do? Maybe your mom orchestrated that whole thing. So you made my auntie's day. Along with mine, because I get to celebrate 2 birthdays this year. One April 14th and one August 14th. Yay! But I'm not turning no older. I'm just saying, I'm just gonna turn a year older. So we're going down to the shop to see what lie this hoe gonna tell today. And I'm about to bash this woman in the face. I'm telling you, I am so sick of this woman. She did something shady. That's why I didn't get my money back yet. And I'm gonna go say, who the hell do we need to talk to that's above your head to get my money? Because obviously you playing games. Okay, so now I'm really ticked off. We go to her. She shows us this letter that she sent to somebody named Olivia, I guess at her headquarters, and she's saying that they didn't receive the refund check and they received a statement saying 0 balance. The person writes her back and says the check was sent out March the 31st. I think they'll get it soon. Okay, we went to the post office and they say there's nothing there. Of course, I'm not that lucky. So it's been 17 days since they said they sent out this check, right? So she told Joe to call her back if the post office doesn't have anything, because she can get them to reissue another check. Joe calls her and she gives him the runaround about, oh, it's gonna be a long time until they write another check, yada yada. It's like, it's not my fault that they supposedly sent this check and this check never came. I really think there's something shady going on between Osely and the same girl Olivia that supposedly wrote her the email, because she showed us the email where she wrote the girl saying the tenants say they didn't get the check, yada yada. And Olivia wrote back one line and said it was mailed on March the 31st, so they should be getting it really soon. That doesn't tell me anything. I hate when people do that to you. When they claim they sent you a check, you don't receive any, but they act like, oh well, it's not my fault you didn't receive any. You take care of it. If I did that when I was in my bottle printing business and I sent my vendor a check and they didn't get it, I reissue another check right away and ask them to destroy that check when they receive it. You know, so they're playing games. I really believe that Osely and this Olivia are in league. There's no way that I can get around her without sitting down and doing some homework to find out the number or the address of her bosses, her headquarters in Rancho Cucamonga. And when you do call the number there, they reroute it back to her. So Joe's like, who do I have to talk with that's above you so I can get my money? And she's like, it has to go through me. Why? Why does everything have to go through her? Every business that you do business with has somebody you can go above. Go above this one's head. Go above that one's head. You know what I mean? So I'm fit to be tied right now. I'm angry because it's been over 75 days that I didn't get my money, and I just feel like I'm being jerked around because of shady things that Osely is doing. I know she's the one. I dislike this woman with good reason, you guys. I don't just dislike people just to dislike them. If I meet you and the first vibe that I get is not to like you, I'll never like you. That's how I operate. It's not one of those things where, oh, you'll grow on me. I'll never like you. I go with my feelings. I go with my gut instinct. 99.9% of the time, I go with my gut instinct. And when it comes to me, I make decisions. I would rather make a wrong decision than to make no decision at all. That's how I live my life. I just can't stand people who don't know how to make decisions. It's like, what do you want for lunch? Oh, I don't know. A sandwich? Maybe a smoothie? Oh my God. It's not even that important. Make a decision. I don't like serving people. I don't mind cooking food, but I don't like serving people because I don't want to go, okay, what part of the chicken you like? Oh, the leg. Oh, maybe the breast. Oh God. Here's the spoon. Serve your own self. I lose patience really quickly. So we're going to go see Osely because I think that will calm me down. And when I come back home, I really want to go to the gym today because that will definitely calm me down. And I don't want to stay too long over here. I hope he's still doing well. With all the visitors yesterday, I hope he's not knocked out right now. So, what do you do for a living? Huh?
Print.
You not print. We print.
What you do? What you do? Print. No.
You to get out of bed? Where to take off the blanket?
Take off a blanket.
I wake him up in bed.
You to get out?
Yeah.
Okay, Joe, help me to get out.
Come, let's go.
You can't make no money while you unless I
You can't make the money while you lay here?
Let's go.
No.
Alright, so you can't make the money while you lay here. Today was about money and business.
Let's go make some money.
Can't get up unless
You can't get up?
You can't get up yet? Okay.
I won't make nothing.
You know I make nothing?
If I lie down
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
You hear him, right? He said, I won't make nothing if I lie down in this bed.
That's right. You got to get up.
Put see where I want to really want.
Somebody's got to be the brains you.
You talk the right
You
thing.
be the brains, he can be the brawn.
You're right.
Hey, Osely, who's your roommate? Do you know his name?
Who?
This young man over here.
This guy here?
Uh-huh.
No.
His name is Paul. Huh?
She's Paul.
Paul. Apostle. He said Apostle Paul.
As soon as they make a move,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
then I can do anything.
He said he has to move so he can do anything.
Okay, I'm going to come on my help.
Wait, man, I gotta move.
Move your foot then. Move your feet.
Move your
I'll
foot.
sit down here.
Okay, it's coming. Move the other one.
Right now, I can lay there.
I know, but
You're doing good though. We're going to the gym, even if it's just to ride the bike. I'm good. Because today was like tiring for me today. I think it's because I got mad over my money. So I'm gonna go relax. No, you're going back there tomorrow again. Because she claimed, oh, come in tomorrow and they'll tell you what they're gonna do. It's not my fault that they supposedly sent out a check on the 31st. 17 days?
I mean, 4 months?
It's like 4 months, yeah. January 11th, February, March, April. I mean, they're being ridiculous. The Maria got her money back within 30 days. She messed with my money. Oh. Anyways, let's go to the gym, blow off some steam. So, how about this thing though that we're trying to do with the ancestry DNA? I've watched a lot of videos. I know exactly what I don't want to do with my video when it comes. I don't want to start off by saying, oh my god, my thing came back, I didn't open it yet, but let me tell you what I think I was, and go to this long history story about my family, because guess what, nobody cares. Just open the thing and go, it says, you know, so much percent African, so much percent, and they'll break down the regions, so much percent European, so much percent that, and just read it straight up. Then afterwards I will put in the clip that I taped today where I said, you know, this is what I think it's going to be and why. And then after that we can start telling stories at the end, saying, oh my god, you know, my mom always told me blah blah blah, whatever it turns out. You know, if it's mom told me right or mom told me wrong, whatever it is, all that will come after I read the thing. Can't stand opening these videos and people go into these long drawn out stories about, oh, my grandma was native. Please. Most black Americans, when they open their thing, they find out they're 1% or less than 1% native, because they're not. I don't count 1 or 2%. That's it. If 1 or 2% come up, I don't count it. So it's like, okay, get over this. You know you're not native, move on. Go to the other wonderful ones that you are and enjoy that, you know? So I don't know geography really well. So at some point after I open the thing, I might have to pause and go Google a lot of things before I start back the camera and go, okay, well, I know where these countries are now. Let's talk. I have no shame in my game. Okay, your turn to talk. Your turn to talk. Okay, Osely, I'm up. Look. Did you notice it was, I should name this vlog today, Wisdom from the Great Oz. Because goodness mercy, he had a lot of wisdom today. I like when he said, in life, people are either going to build you up or break you down. So you're going to have to decide which one you're going to do. Okay? Do you want to be built up or do you want to be broke down? I was like, well, child, are you speaking about your kids, though? Let's see if we could get a float in the parade, Joe.
What are you going to put in here? I
don't know. Put you in at the dance, Junkono. Put somebody up in there twerking. Put Tracy up in there twerking. Oh, I could put a stove up there and cook and feed the people on the way. My float gonna be packed. You know, that's one of my little dreams, to have a float in the Fontana Days parade. That Fontana Days has been going on for what, 90 years? Joe, how long you been going on? When I pass back later, I'll see what the banner says. But it's been going on for a while. And I was like, I'm gonna put a float in that parade though. You guys know I went to the parade twice. The first year I met the mayor, last year I went.
You're not supposed to make no left.
Yeah, you can.
You can?
Yeah, the sign's up there. I'm glad that we came to the gym, because I did not even work out really hard. I hit all my machines, but I kept it light. And I feel so much better for it. You guys, don't forget that I have that doctor's appointment tomorrow morning. Every time Joe comes to the gym and he gets worked up, his cough will start up again. Yeah, I have that doctor's appointment tomorrow morning. It was supposed to be at 10:30 with my doctor, but as usual, she's not going to be there. So I'm getting that same sweet physician assistant, and it's at 8:30. So I got to ask her everything. I got to write down my notes tonight, because I have to ask everything that I need to know, because it's kind of hard to get in for these appointments just to ask questions. You can get in quicker when you're sick and they need to write you scripts and stuff, but if you just have a ton of questions to ask about your health and what you need to be doing to keep your health, it's kind of hard to get those type of appointments, huh? Because they can, what do you want to come for? To what? Talk to the doctor? What? So I need to find out what's the action plan for these polyps that are in my gallbladder. My gallbladder. Ooh, I'm getting Joe's cough too. Let me drink some water.
When the red button is on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay guys, see I'm doing it.
Very, very
Ready. He doesn't want to go back on the boat. Splash.
What's the splash?
Yeah.